In the late 90s, actually probably mid 90s, the famed Coast to Coast AM talk show host Art Bell talked about the quickening, and that is basically that he predicted that due to the desire for humans to connect, and really the idea is that there's two C's that are the foundation of human life: consciousness and connection. And to be consciously connected back then meant more avenues of technology. It meant the desire for apps to be built, meaning that we didn't even know what an app was back then, but certainly in human consciousness, the desire to have these connective avenues of communication was being sped up at a proliferating pace. And now here we are in 2017, and Bitcoin and cryptos and altcoins, it's really hard to keep up with the information because it's changing at lightning speed. Here I am on our sister site Risky TV looking at one of our latest posts, Why Bitcoin is the Future. You can certainly come up here and check that out under search bar and just type in Bitcoin. And these are some videos that I've come up with over the past year that have some merit for me, that have some meaning, that have some relevance. But this is just one avenue of information that I either go to curate, or I go to learn from and then curate, in the sense that I can curate it on Risky TV. The reason I'm doing this video is because here I was kind of trying to mind my own business and not really get into the crypto space. I was doing a little bit of research on the ETF DBA, which I will talk about at another time. It's definitely an ETF to be looking at, as it might break out from its downtrend. But we'll get into that another time. But what I noticed is that Bitcoin news and links is kind of everywhere, even though I'm not really necessarily looking for that information on this particular Yahoo thread. And so one of the things I get asked a lot is, who is your go-to, if you could only have one or two go-to sources around Bitcoin, around the opportunity in and around the space, how to understand how to use it, how to understand where to go, the sites, the wallets, the exchanges that you recommend or that you endorse, that you utilize yourself. Can you curate it for us, Barry? Can you and Brad and the team at M4 Research make something happen here? Well, we have our own personal means of where we go to find things. So here I am on my Feedly account, and for instance, if I click here, you can see I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, like 10 plus feeds here, sources for my cryptocurrency label feed, and I can go through here and scan out really quick what I want to look at, maybe what I want to bookmark there, and what I want to say add to one of my boards, and go through that. But this isn't really a place that I can say, hey, I'm not going to sit here and mimic my Feedly feed for our members or our subscribers to go figure out what makes sense. Some of this might make sense for me, being that I'm highly intrigued and curious about the space, but I can continue. So for instance, this is how much information that I'm trying to show you is everywhere in different spots. Here I am in my Gmail. I just typed in Bitcoin up here, and here today I'm doing this video around pretty much 2 p.m. and just today, look at all this, and here we are. There's stuff I haven't read. I got an Inside Bitcoin email to read from the great folks at inside.com. Jason Calcanis's outfit and all kinds of jazz. I can come over here. I'm just on a $300 per year industry investment research company, learning about what their perspective is on Bitcoin here back in late November. And say even in M4 Insider, we have some key areas that we are researching. Let me actually log back in real quick as me. And we have an area here under the multiply section now called cryptocurrencies, programs, and ICOs. And we have some listings there that we are fleshing out of our research, and there's a lot of research that goes on in various formats and various forms. And what I want to show you is, if I had one or two, who and where would I go? So if none of this was available to you, everything I just showed you, where to go? Well, it's going to be Crypto Wealth Blueprint. Our friend David runs this amazing site. We've known him for 9+ years. Let's just go over this real quick, and then I'm going to take you into the back end and show you just how nicely organized and curated this is for information. So here's the key elements of the blueprint. It includes a quick start section to get you up and running with both a Bitcoin wallet and $50 worth of free Bitcoin, plus multiple multi-module video lessons covering every aspect of getting started with Bitcoin and understanding the crypto economy. There's a forum, which I'm going to show you here in a second. There's tons of reports. You can learn about Bitcoin basics, how to utilize Bitcoin, where to go to profit with Bitcoin, tons of curated resources, from the economy to the security of crypto to crypto freedom to hands-on help. And it is a it is totally a blueprint times 10. I couldn't be more ecstatic about this product. So here I am in the back end of the dashboard. So get started is a typical welcome video. I don't need to take you and show you there, but the blueprint itself, I'll go ahead and access this real quick. As you can see, it breaks it down from Bitcoin basics to usage, profits, Bitcoin resources, crypto investing, crypto economy. So if I just go to, say, to Bitcoin usage here, show you how it's broken down here. We've got how to buy Bitcoin, how to send Bitcoin, how to receive Bitcoin. This is for people who have not been in the space, people for who have been in the space. They can get past the basics, past the usage aspects. Let's go to Bitcoin profits here and see what's going on here. How to retire in Bitcoin, how to trade Bitcoin. Let me just click on how to trade Bitcoin to show you how it's laid out. There is a video, 10-minute video in this case, how to trade Bitcoin, some information that accentuates the video up here. Let me go back here. You can see the breadcrumb here. Going back to Bitcoin profits. And how to be a Bitcoin millionaire. I won't click on that. I'll go back to the dashboard. So I'm on step 3 right now of that blueprint. Let me go into the forum here and show you what that's all about. This is nicely laid out by topic, and David and his team are very active in here. So under miscellaneous, 143 topics, Bitcoin wallets, 40 topics, acquiring Bitcoin, 40 topics. And if you needed a go-to expert, someone who just focuses his time on the crypto space, gentleman who runs Crypto Wealth Blueprint is your man. I highly, highly recommend this. So enough of that, but go to m4research.com/CWB, m4research.com/CWB to learn all about it, and you'll be able to access a free report before you are asked to join and provide the money to access his yearly subscription. I think it's a yearly subscription last time I checked. So it's not that much, but it is an amazing value. I can't recommend any one resource more than this right now. There's one other that we are diving into, but we've been involved with Crypto Wealth Blueprint ourselves for just over a year now when this came out. But we've known David again for 9+ years, so highly recommended. And if you have any questions about this, just drop me a comment or question at the bottom of the discussion area of the YouTube channel. All right, over and out.